Alright, my friends, it's time for my final collection video for 2023, and it's going to be my Series X collection. This is a system I've had for about 2 years now, and I'm really enjoying it. Been playing plenty of great games on there, and I got some good ones in the roster here to check out eventually. So we're going to start off with AEW Fight Forever, a good one to start off with. This is a fantastic wrestling game. Really brings you back to the N64 days of wrestling games. It's goofy, it's fun, it's got that same kind of gameplay to it, a lot of cool features, great roster. I just think this is a really good wrestling game made with like a lot of love. And if you're looking for a good wrestling game that's new, then yeah, you definitely gotta check out this one. I don't even watch AEW because I don't really have the chance to watch it because I don't have any kind of service that provides that. But yeah, really good game. Here's another amazing game, Alan Wake 2. Of course, this was a digital-only release, so this is just a case with no game in it. So I have the digital game, but I did pick up a physical case to display. And just a really good sequel to my favorite game of all time. They really delivered with this game. I guess it was worth the wait, the 13 years it took. It's great story, great gameplay, quite an experience this game. Highly recommend checking that game out, guys. Next we have Crash Team Rumble. Awesome game that really took me by surprise. Really enjoy this one. Super fun 3D platforming multiplayer game. So definitely worth checking out. Really got me into the Crash Bandicoot series, actually. Let's go that. Here's an awesome 3D platformer, Demon Turf, a little indie game here. If you're a fan of 3D platformers, you have to play this game. It is so good. It looks a little different from the outside if you're looking at like gameplay or something, because it's a 2D character in a 3D environment. You think that's weird, but trust me, it plays just as good as, if not better than, any other 3D platformer. The moveset's phenomenal. The level design's phenomenal. The vibes, the music is, oh my goodness, it's such a good game. It's one of those games I would throw on when I played through it, like late at night, and would just vibe out and play because it's just super good. I think it's one of the best games for like a late night session. Oh man, I hope they make more of those. That's such a good game. Now we have Diablo 4. I do have a steelbook with this too that came with my pre-order, but this is the obviously the actual game part. Excuse me, guys. Allergies acting up here. Next we have Disney Dreamlight Valley, the Cozy Edition. So nice that this was released physically with a map and some stickers. This is a really good cozy game, much like a Stardew Valley or an Animal Crossing. Really awesome with Disney characters. Been enjoying this game quite a bit. I gotta say. Next up, Dolmen. This is a interesting, another little kind of hidden gem kind of game. So this one is a Souls-like game, kind of like a sci-fi horror themed one, and it's actually the first Souls-like game, the only Souls-like game to this point that I've actually completed. And I thought this was a decent game. I had fun with it. It is a little bit challenging, but I did grind a bit and got through it. Didn't take me too long, but yeah, if you like Souls-like games, check this one out. It's definitely a good one. Next we have Double Dragon Gaiden. Here's an awesome beat 'em up, guys. Double Dragon's back. I used to love some of the old ones, and they do it justice with this new game here. This one comes with a map and a poster and stickers. The physical copy, awesome. And yeah, there's a lot of different playable characters you can get. Definitely has a lot of replay value because there's different, the way like the progression works with the levels. Gives you a lot of replay value, I should say. But yeah, I've enjoyed this. I've played a few runs of it and really liked it. Good beat 'em up. I'm loving this beat 'em up resurgence lately with Double Dragon and Shredder's Revenge. We had the Streets of Rage 4. I love it. Absolutely love it. Next we have Dying Light 2. This is a game I haven't really touched that much. I played it the day it came out, and I got really nauseous playing it for some reason. The first one never made me nauseous, but this one is the only video game that ever made me like really nauseous. So I stopped after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I haven't picked it up since, only because I'm very scared. reluctant because of how nauseous. Like, it was probably the most nauseous I'd ever been in my entire life. Like, it was so bad. After I ended my stream, I ended up laying down and it got worse, and it was just, it lasted like until I fell asleep. It was so bad. So as you might imagine, I'm very reluctant to go back to it. I want to play the game because I think it is going to be like a really good game, but I'm scared, honestly. I'll have to try it sometime and just hopefully everything's good. Now we have Elden Ring, physical copy of Elden Ring with a nice little baggie there. It comes with a little actual ring, which is kind of neat. So nice little gift in there. That's an awesome game. Still haven't finished that one yet. I got Evil Dead, the game, on the Series X. This is an awesome multiplayer horror game, and also single player if you want. We have F1 2021. Picked this one up kind of recently. Been wanting to check out one of these F1 games. I don't follow F1 or anything, but I always thought like the concept of a game would be pretty cool to like, because I kind of like the sim racing games as well. So there's that one. We have Far Cry 6. This one was like a $5 or $6 pickup during a 4 for $20 deal. So very excited to try this one out. Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah, looking forward to playing that one on the Series X. I haven't checked that one out yet. Here's a really good game, Forza Horizon 5. If you got a Series X, you gotta get this game. Probably the best looking video game of all time for me. I mean, it really does look that amazing when you see the graphics in this game. Completely blew me away. This is definitely a Series X game that feels and looks very next gen compared to Xbox One. Because I know the graphic jump from the One to the X, or the PS4 to the PS5, wasn't that big of a leap as we've seen in previous gens, but now with a game like this, you can really see that leap. But I think it's going to get better as the years go on. The games are starting to look a lot better. Like Alan Wake 2, for instance, is incredible looking. That's one of the best graphic games I think I've ever seen, is Alan Wake 2. So here's one I picked up. I haven't played it yet, but I'm very excited. Gotham Knights. I think this game looks really fun. I'm looking forward to doing a playthrough, probably as Robin, and checking this one out. Heard mixed things about it, but I think it looks pretty good. Here's one I'm really looking forward to trying as well. This is an RPG, little indie title. We got Greedfall, the gold edition version on the Series X. So it comes in this nice box. You open it up. You have physical game. You have these cool like collector things, stickers, poster. So some really cool goodies in there. And that one didn't cost me that much either. So when I can get collector's edition things, I'll definitely do it. And yeah, I think this game looks pretty awesome. It looks like in the style of like a Risen game or something. So let's see how this one plays. I've seen some gameplay of it, and it looks pretty legit for an RPG. Here's the first ever Series X game I played, and that's Halo Infinite. Of course, when I got my console, the first game I wanted to play was the new Halo, because what better way to open up the life of an Xbox console than with a Halo game? And this one, I wouldn't say this game blew me away, but I definitely really liked it. Graphically, it's phenomenal. Gameplay, it's Halo. You know what Halo's like, so that's what it is. It's more of an open world, which I thought was interesting, but it kind of works. I don't love the open world aspect, but I guess I didn't really mind it either, because it was, I didn't hate it either, because it worked well enough. I haven't checked out the multiplayer yet, though. That's one thing I haven't done yet in this game. I think I should do that, because I bet you it's probably going to be pretty fun. But yeah, definitely, probably one of my more favorite Halo games, honestly. Here we go. Next up is my 2023 Game of the Year, and that's Hogwarts Legacy. Incredible game. Still playing through this one, but my goodness, this is such a good game. Such a big game. So much you can do. So many gameplay elements that they nail. I love exploring in this game and just soaking up every detail of the world and the characters. Such a great game, my goodness. As an RPG for the ages. Next we have another little indie game. I like picking up some of these more indie games too, physical form. The Last Stand Aftermath. This is a roguelike zombie survival game. So you get spawned as a character and you're trying to make your way further and further into the map each time. you're grabbing more items and more collectibles as you're going, so that if your character dies and you come back and respawn, you get better stuff to start with. So dying kind of helps you. And I've never made it to the end, but I've made it pretty close. And it's it's a really cool game. It's like an asymmetrical kind of overhead view. It's got a really cool atmosphere to it. Definitely worth checking out if you like zombie games, you like roguelike games. This is definitely one to check out. I've streamed that several times. I enjoy that one. Next we have Lies of P. Awesome Souls-like game. I gotta get back into this. I kind of started playing it a lot when it first came out, then I dropped it because I got caught up with other games, but I gotta get back into it and finish it. I really like this game. If you're a fan of Elden Ring or anything like that, then this is right up your alley. It's a Dark Souls Pinocchio game, because it's a very dark take on Pinocchio. I think it's really good. One of the more quality games that came out in 2023. We have Life is Strange True Colors. I haven't checked this one out yet. I haven't played any Life is Strange games, but my brother had gotten this one for me, and I do plan on checking it out because it looks pretty awesome. I like the setting for it. Looks really beautiful. The story in these games are pretty cool, so we'll get to that one. Next we have a great follow-up to Little Nightmares, and that's Little Nightmares 2. Probably better than the first one, honestly. I mean, there's some really good levels in this one, and I think it's a little bit creepier than the first one. But yeah, both are just great games, and I can't wait for the third one. It's a great looking game too. Lord of the Rings Gollum. What can be said about this phenomenal game? One of the most ridiculous playthroughs I've ever done. I don't know what to say about this. If you want the true power of the Series X, you gotta play Gollum. Because where else are you gonna get Gollum hair simulation? And yes, that is a feature in the game. There is a feature in the menu to turn Gollum hair simulation on or off. I'm dead serious. I prefer it on. I recommend you keep it on. Next we have Marvel's Midnight Suns. I haven't checked this one out yet, but this was Amazon was doing a deal for some games, so I picked this up along with something else that day. Got it delivered. This is one I definitely wanted to check out. Marvel Midnight Suns. A really awesome horror game that I think more people need to know about is The Medium. This is an awesome game. It's a very much in tune with a Silent Hill type of game. Like, I don't say it's not straight up a survival horror. It's more of a psychological horror game, but graphically amazing. I really like the whole story of it, and just it's just such a cool horror game experience. A great atmosphere to it. There are some creepy parts. It's not like the most scary thing ever, but it's a beautiful looking game, and it's definitely one, if you're a horror game fan, you gotta check it out. It's closer to Silent Hill than anything else, I would say. NBA 2K21 with Zion on the cover. I actually haven't played this one yet. I only got this past year because it was a couple dollars. Figured I'd get myself a basketball game on the Series X if I want to play that one. And I also got a hockey game that I haven't checked out yet, NHL 22. Haven't played any of the couple most recent NHL games, so I'll see if this one's any good. But it's probably not going to be that bad. I'm a big fan of hockey games, so. Here's one my brother got me as well. One of my brothers got me this one. I haven't checked it out yet, but I really want to, and that's The Quarry. A Until Dawn, Dark Pictures type of horror game. You got Lance Henriksen. You got Brenda Song. You've got, is that David Arquette, I think, as well? So a lot of actors in here. I think it looks really good. I've been wanting to check it out since it came out. So he got me this for the Series X. Maybe this Zeroween. We'll see. Here's an underrated game that I actually really liked that got completely slammed for the Series X. And I wholeheartedly say this, that I like this game, and that's Redfall. Wanted to get a physical. I did wait for it to go on sale before I picked it up, so I didn't get it right away or anything. I was excited for this game, but I know the reviews were horrible. But I really liked exploring in this game. I think the world they created is beautiful. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the combat's not the best. The story is not the best. Like, it's passable. Like, it's okay, but I think if you're going to play it, just don't go in with any expectations. Just go in, and just enjoy it for what it is. Don't expect it to be the greatest thing, or don't go in saying, well, everybody said it sucks, so that means it has to suck, right? But no. Actually, I did quite enjoy this game. It does get a little repetitive, but I think the best part is just the exploration of the world. The map is so awesome. It's really, really fun to check everything out, and it's a beautiful looking game. And I liked it. I quite enjoyed it. I do think that if you have a Series X, that give this game a try. It's probably on Game Pass too, so give it a try. Redfall. I'm a big fan of the studio too, so that's why I was willing to give it more time, and I did finish the game. And next we have Road 96, another little indie title. Haven't checked this one out yet, but this seems pretty cool, like a choose your own adventure type of game. So each playthrough can be a little bit different. You're kind of hitchhiking across the country and meeting all these characters and scenarios along the way. So I thought that sounded really awesome, and I think it's going to be a fun one to stream, as we'll be choosing different things. We don't know what's going to happen along the way. Here is a top shelf RPG for me, and the first RPG I tried on the Series X, and that's Scarlet Nexus. Wow, not really anything bad I can say about this game. It is fantastic. Probably the best combat I've ever had in a action RPG. Honestly, the best combat ever for me that I've ever played. The story is great. The graphics, the characters, the world, the detail in the game. I mean, it's just such a good freaking game. I actually miss it so much. I put a lot of hours into this, did a lot of side stuff, and took my time playing through it. It's a pretty long game, but it's worth a playthrough. Couldn't recommend that one more. If you're a fan of RPGs, that is a must play. We have Scars Above, another one part of those games I got in the Amazon deal. Another indie title I kind of wanted to check out. This is a kind of like a sci-fi horror game, third person, I think. So I'm excited to try this out. I don't know too much about the gameplay other than that, and I kind of don't want to spoil myself, so we'll definitely check it out sometime. Scars Above. Here's a great skating game, and that is Session. This is an awesome, just chill skating game with really cool areas to explore. It's pretty realistic too. Feels very simulation style. It's not like Tony Hawk where you're like doing crazy things in the air all the time, and it's more of a realistic skater. But if you like skating games, I gotta recommend this one. They're continuously updating it and adding things in. I really enjoy that one. I think I might like it more than Skater XL on the Xbox One, but I'm not sure. It's very good though. There's a lot of areas to skate in that game, that's for sure. Like realistic areas too. Here's a great Sonic game, Sonic Frontiers. Really enjoyed this one. So if you haven't checked this one out, if you're a fan of any Sonic game, this kind of combines all of them into one, really, and I think they do a great job. I think it was a really, really good, probably one of the best Sonic games that they've ever done. Here is another reason to have a Series X, and that is Starfield. What a game this is. So good. I love playing this game. Taking my sweet ass time playing through this one. Exploring, soaking up all the details. I love the universe they've created for this game. Well done, Bethesda. I don't care what the haters say. I think it's a great game, and I think it deserves more attention because it is really, really good. We have Star Wars Jedi Survivor, a wonderful follow-up to Fallen Order. Even better than Fallen Order for me. I love the story in these games, and the gameplay in this one even better. They added a lot of great things to this one. It's a little more open. I really hope they make a third one and finish the trilogy, because that would be awesome. I think Cameron Monaghan does a fantastic job as Cal Kestis. It's a great character. I would really love to see him in the actual Star Wars lore in some of the movies, but we'll see. A couple more games to show you guys. It's a pretty decent Series X library so far. Street Fighter 6, phenomenal fighting game. Probably the best Street Fighter game they've ever done, for my money. Great gameplay. The only thing I didn't like was the World Tour mode, surprisingly. I played a lot of the World Tour mode because I wanted to finish it, and I kind of regret playing through that mode, honestly, because I didn't really like it at all. It was very grindy and tedious and just repetitive. I did not like it. But the arcade mode's great. Playing online against friends is great, and just playing regular matches against the computer is really, really fun. And that's probably what matters more than some stupid World Tour mode. So I wish I just didn't put so much time in the World Tour mode, but I really, really love this game, and I'll definitely play more of it. I want to do more of the arcade stories for sure, because I think the gameplay is phenomenal. We got Super Bomberman R2, a surprise hit of 2023. It had been a long time since I played a Bomberman game, but I'm glad I jumped into this one, because this one's super fun. Really fun online. I played through the entire story mode, and I really like that too. The castle modes are really fun. All the unlockables are unlockable through in-game currency. There's no monetization, which is great. So, super, super fun game. I've put a decent amount of hours into this one already. We have Tales of Arise, another Tales game. I thought this one looked really good. Haven't checked it out yet, but it's an RPG in the bank for the Series X when we want it, and I got this one on sale. So, as you guys know, I like to pick up games when they're on sale, or maybe during deals or something, or if I can find them cheaper online or something. A lot of the times, physical games are a lot cheaper than digital games these days. So, another reason why I love physical media. Not only do you get to actually own your game and take it with you and share it, or and just have it displayed on your shelf. There's just so many good things about having the physical media. It's also sometimes a lot cheaper than buying it digitally. All right, we have a pretty good horror game, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So much like Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th. I do like this game. It's very hard to win, but yeah, I gotta say, it feels satisfying when you do actually win. So I like it. I think the atmosphere is phenomenal. They really nailed the feel of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think, and that's what makes it so appealing. I know it's a really fun game to stream. I think people enjoy watching me play this one. The physical edition comes with a poster, so awesome as always. Very good. Definitely worth checking out. I got Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, the Chaotic Great Edition. This edition goes for a lot more than I got it. I think I got this for $12 from a liquidator store. Brand new. Has a slipcase and everything. So looking forward to this. I haven't played this Borderlands game yet. I'll see if this one's any good. I heard mixed things about it, but it's probably pretty good. Watch Dogs Legion. This was a recommendation from one of my brothers. Again, bought this one. It was super, super cheap at the time, and I have not played it yet, but I will definitely check it out. I played a little bit of the first Watch Dogs game, and I did like that one. But this one, I heard you can recruit almost anybody in the city as part of your team, so that is very intriguing. So I'm looking forward to diving into that when I have the time to just sit down and start another big game. And then we have a really good wrestling game, 2K23, WWE 2K23. It's the last game here I got to show you guys. Yeah, it's been quite a long time, maybe about 10 years since I played a 2K wrestling game. So I decided to jump into this one. I got it on sale. And I got to say, it really, really impressed me. I really like this game. I think it's got, first of all, the presentation is just spot on. I can't believe the presentation's so good in this game. Graphics are really good. The roster's really good. The gameplay's a lot of fun too. There's a lot of great features. I'm doing the universe mode, and I like the idea that they added in that you can download created characters from the community and stuff. There's a lot of community sharing in this game, and it's just an awesome feature. So yeah, well done 2K. I think they did a great job with this one for next gen wrestling game. And that is it, guys. That is all my Series X games. That is all my collection videos for 2023. If you guys like these, I might do one every year for each collection. I don't know. It does take a lot of time to do this, but I don't know how much I'm going to add in from each library every year. If you like these kind of videos, I do pickup videos too, showing off new stuff I pick up, games, music, movies, books, whatever it might be. That's also on my channel, so I try to keep a lot of different content coming out all the time. But I really do hope you guys all enjoyed these collection videos. A lot of fun to do this. Said maybe we'll do one for 2024 as well, if you guys want. But take care of yourselves. Enjoy your gaming. And until next time, 0 is